Hi Leo, my ascendant brothers and sisters. Welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subbie, I love you so much. Thank you so much. It really does mean the world. With that said, if you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website addressed below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help us on our paths to our highest vibrational good. So let's see what the week ahead has in store for us. As you can see, different layout, new meanings, new insights, and all the rest of that good stuff. I like to switch it up every so often. It keeps it fresh. It keeps us all on our toes. This week is the same layout as the weekly general overview. So do you love it? Do you hate it? Tell me, what do you think? With that said, our destiny card for the week is Temperance, right? And I love this. So the Temperance card is basically saying, what are you balancing out? This is about you really trawling through your life and saying to yourself, right, where have I really evolved? Where have I managed to change my vibration? This is about you stepping into a new way of doing things, my dear Leos, and I absolutely love this. The Temperance card sees you blending things from your life. And the feeling that I get from this, the overriding feeling that's coming through, is it's almost like there's this drive and this push now towards something else. And it's almost like the reason you're able to make that shift or that change is because there's something in you, in us, right, that is saying, you know what, I understand now. I know why I had to have those experiences. I know why I was never going to be able to do, to be, to have this and this, unless I'd had the experiences that I've already had. This week, my dear Leos, the Destiny card is basically saying it all starts to make sense. It all starts to click into place where you just get it and you say, right, okay, it makes sense now. I get it. I understand. I understand why I had to have those experiences. But more importantly, I feel like this is you going through the process of self-acknowledgement to say, holy shit, I've actually been through quite a lot. But you know what? I've taken something from all of it. The Temperance card is about blending different aspects of life, but it's also about the process of spiritual alchemy. This is the moment where you realize not only how far you've come, but how truly gifted you are because of the experiences that you've had, where it's all been shaping up and where it has all been leading you to. This is huge. There's something really big coming in for us this week, my dear Leos. And this Temperance card is literally just the tip of the iceberg. The destiny for the week is self-acknowledgement and ultimately self-realization. The direction, how does this shape up? What is likely to come up in the process of self-acknowledgement? And this week we get the Knight of Coins, right? The Knight of Pentacles, basically. And I love this because the Knight of Coins is about determination. Right, it's about sticking, it's about picking and sticking, right? You pick a goal, you pick a target, and you stick with it until you achieve it. And this week, because you've gone through this shift and you're understanding everything more on a deeper level and you're seeing where things are driving you in your life, it's almost like this determination takes over this week. This grit, this total, aspect of self that kicks in and says, right, I'm fucking doing this. I'm going for it. I'm having it. I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to the path. And the thing about the Knight of Coins as well, this is about focus and determination in the real world. This is about practical steps that are going to get you to where it is that you truly want to be. And, as a good example, right? I'm just trying to think. Yeah, as a good example, somebody that, instantly becomes a millionaire and then goes broke, a few years later, because they didn't have the understanding of what needed to change in order to sustain the things that they wanted and ultimately the wealth that they had accumulated in a short space of time. However, you go through this process of really going through the shit and trudging through it and then finally becoming a millionaire. You suddenly realize that actually, although I had a crap time of it, each and every one of those experiences has created within me a spirit of reciprocity, of determination, and ultimately abundance through understanding of how to manage what I have. That's probably very wordy, but process it, think about it, unpick it to see what it means to you, right? Rewind it if you have to. With that said, I am inserting a shameless advertisement right here and right now, because I know a lot of you skip past my my intro. So with that said, Tribal Tuesday starts on the 4th of June. I am only taking 10 participants and I will only be running this journey every 3 months. Spaces are very limited. 2 of them are already gone for the first ever. There will be a secret Facebook group where you can interact with me and the other tribe members. I really believe in what I'm about to put out there and I can't wait. So please, if you should so choose, be a part of it. The link is in the description box below. With that said, let's check out the insight for the week ahead, right? So this is the extra information, or the information as relating to the cards that have already come up. So the way that we achieve this self-acknowledgement and self-actualization and this blending of the disparate parts of our lives is through focus and determination. And it's through the realization, right? The direction that we're taking to get to our goals and dreams is saying, right, you know what, I'm going to be in it for the long haul. Now that I understand where I've been, I now know what I have in my toolbox to get me to where I need to be. So the insight is the Justice card. This reminds us that our ability to choose is sometimes the thing that gets in our way because we don't utilize it in the way that we should. I'm a Leo ascendant and I can be so stubborn and so hard-headed sometimes, and sometimes I'll make a decision because I can make that decision. It's my choice to make, right? So what you're being asked this week with the Justice card is it gives you insight with the Knight of Coins. What is it that you're choosing to be determined about? Are you choosing to be determined, or are you just choosing to be stubborn? And do you know the difference between the two? With the Temperance card, this is about choosing to blend the right combination of things. The thing about alchemy as a process, it's not just about turning base metals into gold or crap into wisdom and stuff. You know, the crap that we go through in our lives can become the wisdom that we live by in future years, right? This is basically saying to you, through that process of choosing to go through things and ultimately choosing to ascend beyond the experience that you had, to say, you know what, I hate this, it's awful, it doesn't feel good, but I'm going to use it in the way that it probably was meant from the universe. The universe isn't just about sending you challenges or hassles for the sake of it. There's always a lesson in your blessing, right? So just be sure to look out for what that may be for you. And remember, you have the power to choose. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know how it shapes up for you in the comments and I will do the same. Take care and I'll see you very soon.